Good morning. You know, it is very, very cold outside, and so I am going to give this week's video blog inside the warmth of my home as I am wrapped up in my lovely sweater and wearing some nice heavy socks. And I wanted to talk about a couple of things that just are part of life. And as we start this new year, there is always going to be excitement, and there's always going to be a new adventure, and there's always going to be something that gets us moving in the direction that we want to take. But life isn't always that way. Sometimes life throws us a curveball. And sometimes those curveballs don't come just one at a time. They come all at once. And those of you that have experienced, one thing after another, and you just are feeling really overwhelmed, and even though you have this great new excitement about the new year and everything that you have planned and all of these great things that you want to do, and you just may be feeling a little bombarded and a little weighted down with all of these other things that seem to have just been thrown on your lap. And things that you never saw coming, things that maybe you anticipated, but you didn't realize how much time and work it would take, and other things that you just simply have no control over. And I would be lying to you if I told you that life doesn't work that way, because we all know that it does. Life will hand us things that we have no idea where they came from, why we have to deal with them, and yet they're here. And we have no choice but to make it all work. And there are going to be many sleepless nights. There are going to be times when we literally spin around in circles and make no tangible sense with the mumble jumble that just came out of our mouths. And the reason that I'm laughing is because that's actually what happened to me this last weekend. And one of my sons pointed that out to me, and he said, "You just kind of spun around in circles, Mom. And you really didn't even say a word, but there were noises that just came out of your mouth, and none of it even made sense." And that's kind of how I was feeling at the moment, and what was going on in my head with chaos and turmoil and all of this craziness, and trying to make it make sense just really wasn't happening. And so that's part of why I'm laughing, is because that was me. And being real and being who we really are when those moments come, only provide us with the strength and the courage to keep going. And sometimes those moments are a second at a time, and they're a minute at a time, and maybe even an hour at a time. And if we're lucky, maybe we just get to take it one day at a time. And I just wanted to remind you that you're not alone when you have a bunch of things that are not just in your head, but on your heart, and things that you wish that you could change or even control a little bit more. And, maybe there's someone that that's hurting, and you wish that you could take some of that hurt away from them, as their friend, because you love them. Or there's something that you wish that you could change or make better, and you just can't. And so you just kind of do the best you can, like we all do. So I wanted to encourage you really about, everything will be okay. And, as much as sometimes I need that reminder, we all need to be told that, yes, there are going to be some tough days ahead, and there may be some tough moments that you're facing right in this very moment. And I wanted to encourage you to keep going, to use whatever you can, find whatever you can muster, dig deep, and keep going. It's going to be okay. It's tough right now, and maybe you don't have all the answers. But if life gives us these moments, there are lessons in them. And we have an opportunity to take those lessons and do something spectacular with them. Get through them, and whether that means we are beat up a little bit, maybe got a few scars or what have you, but we will be better for them. So keep moving. Keep working hard every single day. Every morning you have a chance to make it better. Every moment you have, take it and do the best you can with what you have. when you can. And that's all anybody really can ask of you. So I just want to encourage you that in tough times and when we're struggling, keep going, keep believing in what will be, keep understanding who you are, and you're gonna come out on top. And so wherever you are in the second week of January of 2016, make sure that you keep the hype up and you keep moving forward with everything that you want to be with your life, with your goals for this year, and I promise you that it will all be okay. So keep believing in where you are, keep showing your moxie, and never forget, ever forget, that you are everything that the world needs. And don't shy away from life or the realness of it, because the truth is that we all have those real moments, and that's what connects us as humans and as people, and that's really what matters in this world. So stay warm, be well, and live inspired.